So there's this great statistic that says that there was a poll. They said, "What are you most afraid of in the world?" And public speaking ranked higher than death. So people are more afraid to do this than to die. So remember that when all these speakers come up. It's a big deal. It's not easy. And next up from WNYC, Anna Sayles. Oh, wait, no, different Sayles. Robyn Sayles. Give her a round of applause.
Thank you, Eric. Earlier this year, I was preparing a presentation for a room full of content creators, just like you. It was about engaging your audience to grow that audience through emotional connection. But this presentation is actually about what I cut out of that presentation. You see, I wanted to introduce the storytelling structure known as the hero's journey, and what I feel is the most critical part of the hero's journey, which is the mentor. Hero cannot complete quest without the aid of a mentor. And if you want to make an emotional connection with your audience, you need to assume the role of the mentor. When you do, your content becomes a variation on what I like to call the mentor speech. Because every movie with a hero has a moment where the mentor looks at the hero and says, "I see something in you, a spark, and with my guidance and your spark, you could, ... Right? I needed a visual so people could instantly understand this relationship, so I grabbed the most iconic one. Because when I show you this, you understand that if your audience is Luke, you're Yoda, you're Obi-Wan. But I also wanted to show a female hero and her fabulous mentor, and guess what I found? Most movies and TVs nowadays, the female heroes have zilch, zero mentorship. They're all on their own. Or if they do have a mentor, they suck. Like the examples here. They're absent, they're mean, they're drunk and dismissive. They betray. A love interest is not a mentor. And don't even get me started on the Disney princesses. Actually, one princess kind of fits because Moana's grandma is really her mentor, and when she's about to give up, Grandma's ghost convinces her to finish the quest, and oh shit, that makes it worse because that means a dead grandma is a better mentor than the two men in her life, a king and a goddamn demigod. And then when you begin to realize that some male villains actually have better mentors than most female heroes, well, that's just depressing. I mean, Palpatine was so there for Darth Vader. Where's my mentor? Thank God for Buffy and Giles. This was the only female hero who had a decent mentor. What makes Giles awesome? He's active, he's positive, he's on the journey, and he is recognizable. Good mentors are active, which means they show up. They choose to be there. They're actively engaged in the success of the hero. Good mentors also have to be positive. They're supportive. They believe in the hero and their journey, right? Now, positive isn't the same as nice. If you think of Mickey, Rocky's coach, that old man swore and yelled a lot, but you never doubted that he wasn't 100% there for Rocky. They have to be on the journey, and this is where most female hero mentors fall down because they disappear once the journey starts. You've had the power all along, Dorothy. Freaking great, Glinda. Where were you when I needed you? Hey? And they have to be recognizable. If only 0.5 of the population has seen the movie or television show, that's just not impactful. We need to see these relationships in big entertainment franchises. Where was Captain Marvel's mentor? So why does this matter? This matters because the examples in our modern movie and television for men are plentiful, and for women, they just aren't. And I wonder if we fail at effectively mentoring women because we literally haven't been shown how. So these 4 criteria have become my new quest. Maybe this is my Bechdel test. I'm using these criteria to see which movies and TV shows pass, but I'm also using them to become a better mentor myself. So until Hollywood gets its act together, here's what you and I can do. Number 1, embrace your role as a mentor. What skills, what knowledge, what experience can you offer to those who need it? Next, learn to recognize the female heroes in your life. They're not wearing capes, they don't wield magical swords, they look surprisingly normal, but you know how you can recognize them? Fierce determination and persistence. Once you recognize those heroes in your life, I challenge you to take action. In fact, I challenge everyone in the room, when you get home from the conference, I want you to reach out to 3 female heroes, set up an appointment for lunch or for coffee, and once you've settled down, your chit-chat is over, I want you to look that hero in the eye and say, I see something in you, ... Thank you guys so much. Please go be better mentors.